Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed that new countdown that we have for you. I did something a little bit different, Miss Kristen.
What'd you do?
I didn't do the old trivia stuff anymore, but they had to spot this red ball underneath the cup, and it got faster and faster, and you had to keep your eye on it. And guess where it ended up? So it was fun.
Did you try it?
I tried it, and it got really fast at the end, so I couldn't do it anymore. But
Well, I'll have to go try it and
you
see.
will, yes.
See if I can do it. Well, Pastor Rob, the kids started school this week, many
Yay.
of them. So we hope you guys had a great week and that you're getting adjusted to your school and your teachers and however you're learning. And I bet you're glad it's the weekend.
Yes. So, and we've had good attendance here on Sunday mornings.
Yeah.
But we understand some of you guys still can't come, but that's okay. We will continue to have these video lessons for you guys. And again, I hope you guys are watching these, okay? But Miss Kristen, let's go ahead and get started. Got a great lesson for the kids. And let's sing some songs, and then we get down right into our lesson, okay?
Sounds good.
You guys ready?
See you guys later.
Song time. Let's do it.
Bye.
Lord, I know that you are the creator, and I know your spirit is living in me. So I come before you now, my life open to you. Make me all that you want me to be, and I pray. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lord, change me, never to be the same. You are the potter and I am the clay. Lord, change me, never to be the same. Lord, change me today. Lord, I know that you are the creator, and I know your spirit is living in me. So I come before you now, my life open to you. Make me all that you want me to be, and I pray. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lord, change me, never to be the same. You are the potter and I am the clay. Lord, change me, never to be the same. Lord, change me today.
I love it.
I wanna be just like Jesus. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like Jesus. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like Jesus. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like Jesus. I wanna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Lord, change me, never to be the same. You are the potter and I am the clay. Lord, change me, never to be the same. Lord, change me today.
lift a song of the earth. For the Lord is God, there is no other God. He has made us and we are His. For the Lord is God, there is no other God. He has made us and we are His. Whoa. Enter His courts with praise. Open His gates with thanks. Come on and praise His name. Whoa. Know that the Lord is good. Know that His love endures. Forever His love endures. And His faithfulness continues. His faithfulness continues. Oh, to every generation. And His faithfulness continues. His faithfulness continues. Oh, to every generation. Enter His courts with praise. Open His gates with thanks. Come on and praise His name. Whoa. Know that the Lord is good. Know that His love endures. Forever His love endures. Whoa. Shout for joy, all the earth. Whoa. Shout for joy, all the earth. Whoa. Shout for joy, all the earth. Whoa. Shout for joy, all the earth.
Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed those songs. Hey, look at our first picture up here, and it says, choose your friends wisely. That's what we're going to be talking about today. In order to choose your friends wisely, you have to have wisdom. And wisdom is what is needed in order to make good decisions. And guys, you know in life, we want to always make good decisions. It will save us, it will preserve us, and it will help us. Matter of fact, the Bible says, pray for wisdom, and God will give it to you. Our lesson today, our Bible lesson, is found in 1 Kings chapter 12. It's about a man named Rehoboam. You may have never heard his name before, but his father was King Solomon. And if you remember, King Solomon was one of the wisest people that ever lived. He had a lot of wisdom. As a matter of fact, it's one of the first things he prayed for to God to give him, and God gave it to him. Well, King Solomon had passed away, and Rehoboam was now going to be the brand new king over the land and over the people. But unfortunately, in the very beginning, Rehoboam was very young when he became king, and he didn't make such wise decisions. Matter of fact, he made a very foolish decision. Let's see what happens. Well, Rehoboam was the new king of the land, and then some of the people came to Rehoboam, and they said these words, your father, King Solomon, forced us to work very hard. We want you to make it easier for us. Please don't make our work as hard as your father did. And if you help us, we will obey you and serve you, and you will be our king. Rehoboam told them, come back in 3 days, and I will give you an answer. And the people left. So what did the new king do? He went to people who were a little bit older than him and had more wisdom in order to help him make or give the best answer to the people. These were also the same people who helped King Solomon make some good decisions as well. He then told the older guys what the people said and asked the older guys, what is the answer that I should give to these people? This is what the wise men said. First of all, you should be like a servant to your people. Serve your people. We know that you are the king. We know that you are in charge, but serve those people. And number two, when you talk to them, answer them kindly. Don't be mean. Don't be cruel. Don't speak harshly. And then they said, if you do this, they will serve you always. Now that sounds like good advice, good, wise advice. But what did Rehoboam do? Rehoboam decided he was not going to listen to the wise advice of the older people. Instead, he decided to ask a group of young men that he had grown up with. Rehoboam told his buddies what the people had said. And then he asked them, hey guys, what do you think I should do? What is your advice? How should I answer these people? This is what the young men said. Those people came to you and they said that your father forced them to work very hard, and now they want their work easier. Here's what we think you should tell them. Tell them, first of all, that you're going to make their work even harder than your father. Second of all, tell them that your father beat them with whips, but now you're going to beat them with whips that have sharp points on the end of those. Wow, totally opposite advice from the wiser men. What did Rehoboam do? Did he listen to his friends or those people who were wiser than he was? Here's what he did. Rehoboam chose to listen to his young, foolish friends. The people came back after 3 days, and King Rehoboam spoke cruelly to them, harshly. He did not listen to the advice of the elders that he had given him. He did what the young men had told him to do, and Rehoboam told them these words, my father forced you to work hard. Now I will give you even more work. My father beat you with whips, but I will beat you with whips that have sharp points on the end of them. So the king did not do what the people wanted him to do. So what was the result? The result was all the people of Israel saw that the new king refused to listen to them. Did you guys get that? All the people of Israel saw that the new king refused to listen to them. So they went to the king and they said, King, we don't want to live here anymore with you. We don't want you to be our king. And the people ended up moving away. Guys, the wise friends here gave good advice. Serve your people, speak kindly to them, and then they also gave them a promise. If you do this, they will serve you forever. The foolish friends, well, first of all, they were cruel. They said, you know what, make them work harder. And then the second thing is they were very mean. Not only whipped them, but put sharp points on the end of the whips. And there was no promise. You know why? Because evil never tells what happens when you do what is wrong. Guys, choose your friends wisely. Miss Kristen is going to come up here, and she's going to share an illustrated story with you guys. So sit tight and enjoy.
Hey guys, good morning. It's story time again. I have got a really cool story for you guys today to help you learn how important it is that you choose your friends wisely. We're going to learn about two lifelong friends. Let's look up there at them. This is Sandy and Sanook. They have been friends since kindergarten and did everything together. They grew up together, they went to school together, and they loved to surf together. Well, it was vacation time. School was out. They were so excited. They couldn't wait to hit the waves. So they ran out and jumped into the first set of waves that they could get into. And let's see what happened when they were out there. They were out there surfing, and all of a sudden this shiny little bottle came bobbing by them. And Sanook wanted to see what it was. So he swam over to the bottle along with Sandy and opened it up. There was a message inside of this bottle. They were kind of excited. It was kind of neat to see that. So they opened up the bottle, and inside the bottle it said, "Help! I'm stuck on an island. Come quickly. I need your help. Baxter." Well, they were very concerned. Was somebody in trouble? So right away, they knew they had to go and try to help Baxter. Even though they didn't know him, he sent out this message and they knew he was in trouble. So they started to swim off to this island. Let's see what happens. Well, they got to the island. It took a while. They were really tired because it was kind of a far swim. And they got to the island, but they didn't see anybody. They looked around, they looked all over the island, around the water, and they finally got out on the shore to see if they could find Baxter. So they started to call to him, "Baxter! Baxter!" And there was no answer. They looked for footprints. There were no footprints. They could hear birds chirping, and actually the island was pretty nice. It was kind of got pretty flowers and lots of trees. So they thought, well, maybe Baxter's not here. So Sandy said, "Well, let's go. I think somebody maybe played a trick on us. Let's leave. It's getting late." But Sanook did not want to leave. He's like, "No way. If somebody's in trouble, we're going to find them." So they ventured off further into the island. Let's see what happens. Well, they went further and further and deeper into the island looking for Baxter when all of a sudden they heard this voice. And he said, "Hey, dudes, glad you're here." And they looked and they said, "Are you Baxter?" He said, "Yep, I'm Baxter." They said, "Well, we got your note. We saw that you were in trouble and we're here to help you. It said you needed help." Now, Baxter had kind of a sneaky little smile on his face. He says, "I do need your help. Come on, I'll show you." And off they went to see what kind of help he needed. Let's see what that was. He pulled out this great big map and he unfolded it and he said, "Now look." He said, "Just a few miles away from here, there's this cliff. And on this cliff, there's these big oysters. And inside these big oysters, there's these beautiful pearls. They're big and they're precious. And I need your help to go get them. I'm too small to make it to the shore, but you're long enough that you could make it." Well, Sanook's eyes lit up. He couldn't believe it. He thought, wow, that would be so cool. We would be so rich if we got this. But Sandy wasn't so sure about that. So Baxter and Sanook started talking about how they could go get these pearls. And let's see what happens. Well, Sandy said, "You know what? No way. I'm not doing that. That is too dangerous, and I don't want to be any part of that. Let's go. Come on, Sanook, let's leave." Sanook looked at her and said, "No, I think I'm going to stay here with Baxter." Sandy was shocked. She couldn't believe it. She was thinking, "We've been friends since kindergarten. I'm your best friend, and you're not going to come with me? You're going to stay here with a stranger you don't even know?" And boys and girls, that's why it's so important we pick our friends wisely. You see, Sandy had known Sanook all of her life, and he didn't even know Baxter, and now he was trusting a stranger. That could only be trouble for them. So Sanook and Baxter headed off to go on this journey while Sandy left. And let's see what they did. Well, Sanook and Baxter started swimming to the island, but the water got really dark and really cold, and it was a little further than they thought it was going to be. And they started to notice shadows in the water as they were swimming, and they were getting a little bit nervous. All of a sudden, this big shadow came from the water, and Sanook screamed, "Shark!" Now they were surrounded by sharks. They couldn't believe it. They started to swim. Baxter took off as fast as he could and left Sanook behind. And let's see what happened. The shark, without warning, jumped out of the water and just went right over Sanook's head. But not only did he do that, when he came back up, he took a big bite out of Sanook's side. Sanook was screaming for help. "Help me, Baxter! Help me, Baxter!" Baxter says, "No, buddy, you're going to have to get out of that one on your own. I'm not going to mess with that." You see, Baxter was not a good friend. Sanook was trying to be a good friend, but he was led down the wrong road. And Baxter now had put Sanook in a situation that wasn't very safe or very good. So let's see what happens. All of a sudden, Sanook heard a friendly voice. It was Sandy. She was on a boat. She's like, come on, Sanuk, I see you're in trouble. Come on, let me help you. Get on the boat with me. And Sanuk was looking back and forth because Baxter was screaming to Sanuk, you're fine. Come on, we're so close. We can make it. We'll be rich. Keep coming. So now Sanuk was stuck in the middle. Did he go with Sandy, his lifelong friend, or did he go with Baxter, who turned out to not be such a good friend? You see, he needed wisdom to make that decision, and he was not very wise. He started to swim over towards Baxter. Sandy couldn't believe it. Now they were so close to the shore, Sanuk was going to try to get those pearls. And let's see what happens. Sanuk saw a wave coming, and he jumped on it, and he went on it to go get the pearls. He saw them. They were beautiful. They were large, and he was excited, but it wasn't safe. And what happened to Sanuk next is not very good. Sanuk took the wave and went crashing in to the cliff and broke into thousands of pieces. Sandy watched with horror from the boat. She couldn't believe her lifelong friend had left and that had happened. Her heart was broken. But Baxter, it didn't really mean much to him. And boys and girls, that is why we have to choose our friends wisely. The Bible tells us that if you walk with the wise, you will become wise. But if you walk with fools, you'll get in trouble. It says that in Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20. And boys and girls, that's the truth. Choose your friends wisely. We want to have friends that love God and know God, that encourage us through our Bible and help us to stay out of trouble. And that's the kind of friend Sandy was to Sanuk. But Sanuk was not wise. So choose your friends wisely, boys and girls. Guys, remember, the wrong friends will lead you down the wrong road. So make sure that you guys are choosing your friends wisely. I hope you enjoyed the lesson today. We sure enjoy bringing it to you guys each week so that you can learn and still be part of New Life and part of Jam Time. And we look forward to seeing you each and every week. We love you guys. We miss you incredibly and can't wait to see you again. Have a great week. Bye-bye.